Well, hello everybody. It's Monday, so I guess you know what that means. The day before Tuesday. No, I'm just messing with you. No, we really look forward to these
Yes.
times with you, and I hope you're watching them. I mean, we can sit up here and talk about Fairmont and talk about things in Fairmont all day long, Mr. Chestnut and I. That's what we do. But there are topics that we think are important, and I don't think there's any topic other than youth that's more important to talk about for a few minutes than our senior citizens.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I was elected mayor in 2005, and I knew right off that one of the things I was going to do in that interim period between election day and swearing in day was to start some activities for the senior citizens. So I created an activity, a group, whatever you want to call it, called Seniors in Touch, and broke the town down in sections and then in smaller sections and then in blocks and then in a few towns within the block so that somebody could call somebody and find out if it was 115 degrees with a heat index outside, if their air conditioning was working and they were all right, or if it was 27 degrees below zero, were they warm, and then did you get food today, did the journey the lunch on wheels thing,
Meals on Wheels.
yeah, did they come by? That's what that was, because I copied that from Michael Murphy. I hate to say it, but I have to give credit where credit's due. Michael Murphy was the mayor of Baltimore, Maryland, and he had a program like that because he had staff members.
That's awesome.
You know, with the Baltimore town, with the Baltimore, you got plenty of staff members. Each staff member was assigned a certain neighborhood, and their job was to check to make sure people were okay in those neighborhoods, hot, cold, no food, whatever, sewer leaks. So out of that spun the bingo. And we started in the fire hall because there was no community building
Correct.
until 2007, 8, along in there. And so we had bingo every month, once a month. And they take bingo seriously.
Yes.
A former student of mine who was a mother at the time and had children with her, one of them which was a queen, and I were having a conversation during bingo, and 6 ladies turned around and looked at me and said, "Shh, we're trying to, we can't hear the numbers." So I had to go outside. So I knew right then that bingo was a serious deal.
That's right. That's right.
And if you go to the beach and they have these places you pay $1 a card or whatever, we don't do that. So we have continuously had bingo from 2006 every month, once a month, all the way through to 2013. And then when Mayor Townsend was in office for his 8 years, he continued it, and his sisters and members of his family provided some refreshments. And then I was elected again in 2021, and we've been going strong ever since.
Yes, sir.
Well, we've added to our senior citizens activities our trips.
Yes.
Fortunately, a former town manager, and then this gentleman right here to my right, has put into the budget and approved by the town board expenditure for extra things like going to Pirates Adventure.
Senior
Oh,
activities.
they had a bomb. They had a great time down there at Pirates Adventure. And we go to Northwood Temple up in Fayetteville for a buffet. We're going Saturday the 25th, and a church play, and then a buffet meal.
That's awesome.
And then we go over to the Carolina Christmas show, and that's wonderful. They really love that. So I'm not going to sit here and make a assumption that no other town does this, but I will say this: there are 8 people that come once a month to Fairmont to play bingo from Lumberton, and all of them told me the same thing. We don't play bingo in Lumberton because there's no bingo to play. So I'm not trying to put Lumberton down. They have a recreation department,
Yes, they do.
fully staffed, fully
A very
funded.
good one.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I just know that bingo is important to these folks. We average anywhere from 45 to 55 people on a Saturday bingo, and when we have the meals that we have in November and December, we obviously have more people there. I'm gonna turn it over to Mr. Chestnut in a minute for his viewpoints about seniors and our elderly. The people that come to our bingo, and I qualify, I'm in that same age group.
Yes, sir.
We paved the way for this town. Long before there were teenage football games and Babe Ruth baseball games, there were the Civitans who
Yeah.
put together the Farmers Festival, and there were ladies who had garden clubs and did all the beautification.
Yeah.
We can't throw them away.
No.
We have to respond to them. So, Mr. Chestnut, you come on in and share your viewpoints about why senior citizens assistance is so important.
So I love the seniors in our town, and you know me, I'm an operational guy, all about numbers.
Yeah.
Seniors are 10% of this town. And that number is expected to grow another 8 to 10% over the next 3 to 4 years based on the age of those just below senior citizens. So it's a strong population here in Fairmont. Very good history of things they've done throughout this town. And I was excited to see my first budget year when I got here that there was money in the town's budget appropriated just for them, you know. And I haven't done the research on how many other municipalities does it, but for us at this level, at 2,200 people, to put money in the budget specifically for senior citizens, I welcome that, and I think that's an awesome thing. Um, and they look forward to these activities,
yeah.
Miss Man. They get excited about the door prizes that are given. And I want to just talk about a very special event I attended last Thursday. I don't even know if I back briefed you on it or not, but one of our planning board members, Miss McCrimmon, invited me to First Baptist Church, me and Rodney and a sheriff's deputy, to talk to their citizens. And that was a very awesome event. And I want to just share with everyone here what the things that the sheriff's office talked about. They have a program called Confirmed OK, that a computer will call you every day at a time you choose to check on you.
That's great.
And if that computer calls you and you don't answer, it waits 5 minutes and it calls you again. And then it waits another 5 minutes. After the third ring, after the third no call, an officer is notified that that senior citizen is not picking up the phone. So she shared that, or the chaplain from the sheriff's office shared that about what the county is doing for senior
That's
citizens.
wonderful.
He also talked about a program called Project Safe for senior citizens that are suffering from dementia and Alzheimer's. If you have 24-hour care, you can be registered in this program and get a bracelet where they can monitor you if you just walk off somewhere, because those things happen. So it's not only what Fairmont's doing, but it's for what Robinson County is doing for our senior citizens. And even in our town, Waste Management does a backdoor program for senior citizens where they will go behind your house, get your trash can, empty it, and then take it back. We care about our seniors and we try to do what we can for them. Right next door in our fire hall is our senior feeding. According to our Council of Governments, we have one of the highest attendance on average for senior feeding here in Fairmont. I love it because that means our seniors are getting out of the house.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of us know that as we get older, we have to keep moving. These events, like them getting out of their homes, coming to us to either get fed, participate in that program, or your bingo events or your trip events, allows them to get out of the house and be more active. And I'm just proud, you know, I posted from the Farmers Festival video that I love it here. And that wasn't a poke at anyone. It's the fact of I love what we have going on and I love the direction we got going on. So, you know, the seniors, they're definitely a significant part of that conversation.
The thing that really surprised me, I came into this office, well, actually, I came in the day after Christmas. I was elected in 21 and straightened up my office and whatever, because I wanted to hit the ground running first of the year. I walked in this office on January 2nd, and I was informed within 5 minutes that a Kate Reynolds scholarship or Kate Reynolds grant had not been spent in 2 years on seniors, and it had $13,000 in it, and they wanted their money back. I said, "Can I have a phone number?" And they gave me the phone number. I called the lady in
Yes.
Durham, in Raleigh, and I said, "Ma'am, if you give me 20 minutes, I have an email to you that will prove to you that you should not take the money back and let me spend it." And 20 minutes later, I hit send on the computer and told her all the things that we'd be doing, and they authorized me to retain that money
Yes, sir.
and spend it.
I remember you
We
telling me.
spent, we've sent, it was $60 a person at Pirates Adventure. My lady Dolly Parton, she's making a fortune, but it's worth it now. If you've never, and I'm not advertising for Dolly Parton or for Pirates Adventure, but it's worth $60. Not every night, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
They have a show, outstanding show, and you can't be hungry when you finish that meal. We took 45 people down there at $60 a piece out of that money. We went to Northwood Temple out of that money. We went to the Christmas show out of that money. We had 2 buffet meals from the Hunt family out of that money.
Yeah.
I tried to spend every single
That's
penny
right.
of it because I've been taught if you got a grant, spend it all, don't send anybody back.
That's right. That's right.
We don't have that anymore because there was more people applying and less money available.
Yeah.
But Kate Reynolds, in case you don't know, she was the granddaughter of R.J. Reynolds, as in tobacco.
Yeah.
And they got money. They'll never run out of money. But fortunately, Mr. Chestnut found a way to put some money in our budget for the last 3 years, and we've been very fortunate and, grateful for that. Our senior citizens are looked after and taken care of
That's right.
socially here.
That's right.
But I really think we ought to look into that Sheriff Wilkins's program
We
about
will.
the, Are You Okay program.
And I
think
will
that's
share
a great
that at
thing.
tomorrow's commissioners meeting.
But that's what we do. And if you're a senior and you're listening, once a month, if you don't know the dates, you call me, I'll tell you, come down. November the 8th, we're having turkey and dressing. And on December the 20th, our bingo session, it'll be a fine meal. It won't be turkey and dressing, but it'll be a fine meal with some extra stuff in. Maybe Santa Claus will drop by. But we take care of our seniors here in Fairmont. And if you like bingo, we are the bingo capital of the world. Thank y'all for listening, and hope to see you next week. We're going to be talking about a big event coming up the next day, the 28th of October, where you can come and share your views with Mr. Chestnut, myself, and any of the town board members that show up. We call it Town Talk. You're welcome to come.